Welcome to Empowered Educator. With Mel V, today we'll be discussing instructional rounds. Instructional rounds are organized visits to classrooms in a carousel fashion with a focus on specific instructional principles. They're done to enhance teachers' pedagogical skills and develop a culture of collaboration. And the most important part is that group debriefing and reflection after an instructional round. So why use instructional rounds? Because we all need to agree on what high quality teaching and learning looks like in our building. We need to be strategic and coherent in theory-based action to test connections. And we need to take a collaborative approach to adult and organizational learning, which focuses on engagement and practice, not just compliance. We have to identify the problems of practice that we need to focus on. Here are some examples, but you need to fit your school's specific needs. Do teachers or students do most of the talking and thinking in the classroom? And are students active or passive participants in class? How do students know the quality of their work? And are they able to transfer their learning from one content area or grade level to another? The network consists of school leaders, which would be your administrators and your lead teachers from area schools. The network sets the norms, and they agree on a common focus. One school from the network is the host school, and they host the instructional rounds, which is done on a rotational basis. The host school briefs the teachers being observed, and they also decide on the problems of practice to be observed. This is never evaluative, only observational. The host school creates the schedule for the instructional rounds. And this is groups of 4 to 5 observers that will be visiting 3 to 4 classrooms in that carousel. So during the visit, someone from the host school shares the problem of practice to be observed, and those observations last about 20 minutes. After the instructional round is the most important part, the debrief. If you don't do the debrief, then the instructional round was pointless. The team will talk about what was actually observed, and they're going to analyze patterns between the classrooms and make predictions based on the patterns that they saw. The network team determines supports and resources to move the building to the next level. And here's an illustration for all you visual learners, including myself. Following up to make sure there is follow-through is the key to success. There are 5 steps to implement instructional rounds in your building or district. First, you have to clarify why and how you wish to engage. Then you need to clarify the connection to any existing frameworks you already have in place. Then you will develop a customized design for implementing rounds. Next, you'll make those commitments that are long-term and sustainable. And last, you're going to keep on learning how to use those instructional rounds for continued improvement. So what are the implications for school districts that use instructional rounds as a learning tool? It will take improvement to the next level. There will be a common understanding of effective learning and teaching. It will reduce horizontal and vertical variability. And it focuses on the work, that collective efficacy piece. And last, it's going to provide data and inform professional learning in a targeted way and create that super important feedback loop. Professional learning is about empowering educators with sustainable, worthwhile, applicable, active, and targeted professional learning. And that's a big thank you from Empowered Educator, your place for personalized professional learning to go.